Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
Is there still time for the Warriors to regain momentum before the playoffs? With the season narrowing down and mistakes proving costly, Golden State finds itself at a decisive moment. 2 consecutive losses have put the team on high alert, and now every game is worth gold. With a record of 41 wins and 31 losses, the Warriors sit in 6th place in the Western Conference. A direct playoff spot is still in the team's hands, but any new slip-up could mean a much more complicated path. The last loss, 112-86 against the Miami Heat, exposed the problems. The game marked Jimmy Butler's return to Miami, but it was Stephen Curry's absence that weighed the most. Butler had a quiet performance with just 11 points, but the highlights were on the Heat side. Bam Adebayo with 27 points and Tyler Herro with 20 led the rout. For the Warriors, the frustration was evident. Coach Steve Kerr didn't hide his concern after the game and sent a clear message. Friday is the most important game of the year for us. We've lost 2 in a row with very weak performances. It's time to respond. The next challenge is against the New Orleans Pelicans, in a direct clash that could define the course of the season's final stretch. Curry's presence is still uncertain. Despite showing progress in practice, a minor physical setback prevented his return against the Heat. The priority now is to ensure the star is 100% for the decisive moments. The atmosphere in San Francisco is one of urgency. Kerr knows this is the moment to turn the page, fix the flaws, and rediscover the rhythm that could take the team far in the playoffs. And you, Warriors fan, do you believe there's still time to turn the tide? If you enjoyed this content and want to stay on top of everything happening with our team, subscribe to the channel Warriors News Fan Update and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. But it's not just on the court that the pressure is mounting. Behind the scenes, there's a full mobilization from the coaching staff and players to change the course of the story. Draymond Green, known for his intensity and vocal leadership, was one of the most active in the locker room after the loss, demanding more effort, focus, and consistency. Jonathan Kuminga, who had been standing out in recent weeks, also couldn't impose his rhythm against the Miami Heat. The team as a whole struggled offensively, with silly mistakes and uninspired movement. That's exactly what Kerr wants to fix for the duel against the Pelicans. The clash with New Orleans carries weight not only for the standings. It's an opportunity to reconnect the team with its identity: strong defense, quick transition, confident three-point shooting, and above all, attitude. All eyes are on Curry's possible return. Even if it's not confirmed, his presence would completely change the outlook. Curry is more than numbers. He lifts morale, attracts defenders, and creates space for everyone around him. But even if he doesn't play, the group knows they need to find answers. And perhaps, in this moment of adversity, lies the Warriors' greatest chance to find themselves again. Every championship team has gone through turbulent phases. The question is, how will they react? It's time to show resilience. It's time to prove that even far from perfect, this roster still has the strength to compete at a high level. Friday against the Pelicans isn't just another regular season game, it's a statement. A statement that the Warriors are still alive. So, fan, do you believe in this comeback? Leave a comment below with what you expect from this final stretch, and don't forget to follow the Warriors News Fan Update channel. Together, we'll follow every step of this journey to the playoffs. I know it's not easy. After each bad game, we ask ourselves, where's that Golden State team that moved the ball like an orchestra? Where's the defensive intensity, the shots that lit up the Chase Center? But if there's one thing this team has taught us over the years, it's to never doubt its ability to bounce back. The championship core is still here. Kerr knows this group better than anyone. And when Draymond plays with that controlled fury, when Klay hits shots in rhythm, and when the bench brings energy, we become a different team. The problem is that needs to happen consistently. No more ups and downs. The game against the Pelicans is more than a regular season match. It's a test of character. A turning point. If the Warriors show up with heart, with real hunger to prove themselves, the win will come, even without Curry. But if they play like they did against the Heat, disorganized and lacking intensity, it'll be hard to withstand the pressure of the final stretch. And speaking of pressure, it's in these moments that great teams reveal themselves. The playoffs are right around the corner, and no one wants to rely on the play-in. The margin for error is small, but the chance for redemption is huge. It all starts with attitude. As a fan, I'm going to keep believing. Not because I'm blindly passionate, but because I know what this team has done. I know what they're capable of when they play united with purpose. And I'm sure, if they really want it, they can turn this page and surprise a lot of people in the playoffs. But now it's up to them. Friday will be the sole check for this roster. If they come out with fire in their eyes, the flame will reignite. And you? Do you believe they can still write a new story in this final stretch? Then go ahead and subscribe to the Warriors News Fan Update channel, turn on the bell, and come along with us to follow this journey up close. This is where Warriors Nation gathers to cheer, debate, and believe until the end. Let's go together. What lies ahead won't be easy. The schedule tightens, direct rivals are watching, and every mistake could cost precious positions in the standings. But it's precisely in the tensest moments that great teams write their stories. And if there's one team that's proven they know how to do that, it's the Golden State Warriors. We've already seen this roster rise from the ashes before. In 2022, no one was betting on them, and they silenced the world. Why would it be any different now? Maybe that's the fuel they need. The doubt, the weight of expectation, the silence of critics waiting for failure. All of it can turn into motivation if channeled the right way. And there's a new generation coming in hungry. Kuminga has shown growth, Moses Moody deserves more minutes, and even Lester Quinones has shown signs that he can contribute. Kerr needs to adjust the rotations and give these young guys confidence to grow at the right moments. They are part of the future, and the future starts now. And yes, I know, Steph's absence is a huge blow. He is the heart and soul of this team. But it's long past time for others to step up when he's not on the floor. We can't always rely on a miracle from number 30. The Warriors' culture is about ball movement, team defense, and intensity. If that's there, the results will follow. Now, more than ever, it's time for the fans to make some noise. No matter where you are, at home, at work, in the car, or at the arena, the time to believe is now. Because true fans stay strong in the storm, not just under the sun. So hold tight, Warriors Nation. This story is still being written, and you can bet the final chapters have everything to be epic. If you've made it this far, it's because you love this team as much as I do. So go ahead and leave a like, share this video with another Warriors fan, and, of course, subscribe to the Warriors News Fan Update channel. Here we live every win, every loss, every play, together. We go all the way because being a Warrior means this: always fighting, never giving up.